हाय हेलो एंड वेलकम यू वाचिंग तारे मस्ती में। मैं नितिन आपके साथ और आज जो हमारे साथ यहाँ इस शो पे है, शी इज अ म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर, शी इज अ सिंगर, शी इज एन आरजे, शी इज अ लिरिसिस्ट, कुछ बच्चा है क्या, शी इज अ ट्रू ब्लू रॉक स्टार। गिव इट अप फॉर तुलसी कुमार।
Thank you for the lovely introduction.
Yes, सही है, बस अब तो बात सेट हो गई, you know. She is happy. We are very happy to have you on this show. सबसे पहले आवारा ये कमाल का कुछ गाना आया है जिसने ऑलरेडी बहुत सारी सनसनी मचा दी, आई वुड से, बिकॉज ऑफ द वीडियो एंड ऑफ कोर्स द सॉन्ग. हाउ डू यू रिव्यू इट इफ यू वर टू टॉक अबाउट दिस सॉन्ग नॉट एज तुलसी कुमार बट एज अ लेमन, कि कैसा लगा मुझे ये गाना? व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से?
I think it's a beautiful melody, firstly, and I'd like to give it up to Kaushik Gudu, जिन्होंने compose किया है. And this melody is with me since 1.5 years.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been hearing it, and I am living with the song since 1.5 years. Of course, release तो अभी किया है, but a very special song. It's very easy on the ear. For the listeners, that's what I'd say. Very minimalistic production, very indie kind of a vibe, but a great melody, which kind of resonates with the listener. So yeah, it's all in all an amazing melody that's come together, and I was very happy to have written the lyrics of the song, जो मैंने actually सोचा नहीं था. But it just happened.
So what happened first? Like कहते हैं ना कि पहले अंडा आया कि मुर्गी आई. So यहाँ पे पहले म्यूजिक आया कि
नहीं, पहले मेलोडी थी मेरे पास, उसके ऊपर कुछ स्क्रैच लिरिक्स थे. And then I wanted a very easy and a very young thought to it, like a very new love kind of a thought. How your first love. Which is a very easy thing, and I had the whole structure in my head, but I was discussing the lyrics with a lot of lyrics writers.
Okay.
So a lot of people gave me the drafts, a lot of new lyrics writers, and they wrote some amazing stuff. But my brief for this song was very clear that since it's a song from my Truly Konnected series, and it's the second song of that, so I wanted to keep it very simple. All the songs in this are like जैसे मैं आपके सामने बैठ के कुछ गा रही हूँ आपके लिए, और उतना इजी गाने में सुनने में लिरिक्स वाइज. सिंस आई हैड द होल स्ट्रक्चर इन हेड फॉर द सॉन्ग, so I just kind of put the lyrics down, and I'd like to mention two people who helped me put the hook main line down are Shivam and Vivian. They happen to be in the music team also.
Yes.
So they also have that contribution towards the hook line, and then I kind of formed the whole structure of it. So yeah.
We also have to talk about the music video, because every time you do something और उसमें जब हम आपको देखते हैं तो खुशी हो जाती है कि हाँ यार, she's so beautiful, मजा आ रहा है, अच्छा गा रही है, अच्छे दिख रही है, अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रही है. But here वो एनिमेशन ये कहाँ से आया और क्या सोचा कि इस बार ये करना है?
Well, I think बहुत सारे एनिमेटेड वीडियोस मैं खुद भी देखती हूँ, और ऐसे बहुत सारे सॉन्ग्स है दैट आई वांट टू सी द लिरिक्स व्हाइल आई एम काइंड ऑफ हियरिंग द सॉन्ग, एंड so we thought why not try something different, because of course I've done so many videos in the past, and we felt but this also does have, you can see me in the animated,
we know that's you.
The animated form of Tulsi, so you can see me there, but I think it's a very different, very young concept of putting videos out there, so we thought why not try it with Awaara.
किससे मिलके वो दिल ने सब कुछ भुला दिया था, बिकॉज इसमें जो कुछ एक लाइन है ना कि किसी को मिले और सब भूल गए. सो व्हेन वाज द लास्ट टाइम दैट हैपेंड? और ठीक है, हम थोड़ा सा भी थोड़ा पहले कर सकते हैं.
You can tell me you can ask me first time. Last time तो I'll have to name my husband.
That's what I'm saying. पहले का सोच सकते हो, अभी भूल जाओ.
So while putting down Awaara, I think I was just thinking about the first time that I fell in love, which was at the age of, I think, 14.
14?
Yeah,
okay.
I was pretty young. Yeah. 14, 15.
आगे I'm waiting.
हाँ, तो मतलब you're just thinking about the moments and how things are so new, and you feel it like you feel the butterflies in your stomach, and your heart starts racing when you kind of meet the person, and so all those things.
बहुत सारा यहाँ पे पर्सनल तजुर्बा जो है ना, नॉस्टैल्जिया और पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं जिसको यहाँ पे ऐसा स्प्रिंकल किया हुआ है. How do you see these things कैसे इवॉल्व हुई हैं तब से लेके अब तक? because you've been in the industry 2005-6 से, I think 2006 से, है ना, तब से शुरुआत हुई है, तब से लेके अब तक.
I started when I was very young, and of course things have changed, and how in terms of whether, you know, social media coming up in a very, very big way. Of course, there are so many terms that the Gen Z uses today for dating.
Yes.
And there's so many kinds of relationships that I don't even know the terms, like what they mean, but yeah, I'm getting to know.
Right.
I'm being like, keeping myself up with the Gen Z. But yeah, there's a lot of change, a lot of difference.
Right.
And the approach for us, love was like, you know, that phones, yeah, of course, we did have phones and we did have our BBMs, etc. Now it's a vast thing. There are so many dating apps. It's a different world now.
It is, right?
Indeed.
And you have kind of, you know, you have also evolved, I would say. Yeah, आपने खुद को change किया. You've always kept up with the changing times.
Yeah.
Because right now also when we talk about social media, social networking sites, you're there. And TK की जो fan following है, जो एक army है, you know, it's unbelievable. What do you have to say on that?
Thank you, but that's what I was just discussing with someone before starting here, that it's very important to keep yourself updated with what's going on to stay relevant. If you are stuck up with the old ways that you've kind of grown up with, then, you know, you can just be replaced because it's very, very important to stay connected with what's going on and what the audiences want, especially in our field. I think we cater to the audiences. We are in the entertainment business. So it's very, very important for us to kind of, you know what the audience is doing to kind of give them the right stuff.
And you've kind of reinvented yourself, you know, time and again. Because मुझे याद है कितने albums जब आए हैं उसमें I have actually walked up to you and I have said, you're sounding so different. So आपने अपनी आवाज पे वो एक ही नहीं चला है. You know, Tulsi Kumar has evolved and, you know, reinvented herself. I remember तुम जो आए के वक्त भी ऐसे ही हुआ था. Everybody was like, यार ये एकदम fresh है. फिर कुछ और albums आई थी. ये so वो उसके पीछे कितनी मेहनत जाती है? Or is it a conscious effort या जैसे गाना आता है मैं उस हिसाब से करती हूँ?
No, so of course the song demands what kind of tonality it needs. There's a certain scale for every song. So I've kind of till the time I was doing romantic, I was, you know, experimenting with the higher pitch with Himesh ji. I've done so many songs back in the early 2000s where you know, I've sung in an extremely high pitch because obviously I had to match his pitch in those songs. But with time, I think Tum Jo Aaye came, and then even after that there was a song called Saki Saki, Sheher Ki Ladki. So it's very important for an artist to also continuously challenge themselves with different tonalities. And I think with such kind of songs, I also sound different in every song because the key is different, the vibe is different. Tera Ban Jaunga is very different from a Saki Saki. Soch Na Sake is again very different from a Sheher Ki Ladki. So I think all in all, the kind of song you get, you should emote it and sing it in that.
Absolutely. When we talk about that spectrum, I think वो दोनों छोर जैसे कहते हैं ना, दोनों ends जो हैं उसको आपने cover किया है. So that's a very, very big thing. एक singer के लिए, एक performer के लिए, एक artist के लिए. अभी coming back to Awaara, इस गाने की मैं बात करूं, अभी भी जब आप गाते हो, it's very fresh. Melody है, रह जाती है साथ में. What keeps you motivated इस वक्त? You know, after so many years in the industry, what is that one thing?
Actually, I've never considered myself that, okay, I'm a senior now and this is my way of working. And so, आज भी, if I walk up to a new music composer, so truly connected में pretty much सारे नए composers हैं. अभी आने वाले गाने में भी you'll hear someone that I haven't worked with before. I think I'm a very good student till date. And I think that is what keeps me going. Because मैं चाहे मैं अनु जी के साथ जब गाना कर रही थी या हिमेश जी के साथ, or now, you know, with Amal Malik or Mithun. So I always go there as if मैंने कुछ काम नहीं किया है. मुझे कुछ नहीं आता है. आप जैसा गाना बताओगे, I'm going to follow that and deliver that in my way. Of course, I'm going to add my style and you know, way of singing to it. But definitely I go there with a very blank mind and I don't carry any baggage with me कि अरे मैंने X गाना गाया हुआ है या Y गाना गाया हुआ है. So for me it's like I'm a newcomer there and I have to prove myself with this song. So I think that approach, and that's in my nature. That's not something that I consciously try, but that's the way I am. So I consider myself a student and I go out there and I'm all out for learning new things.
जो singers हैं जो अपनी बात करते हैं वो कहते हैं कि गाना ऐसा होना चाहिए जो साथ वाले गा सके. इतना कोई difficult मत दे दो उन्हें है ना? What do you think on that? Because at times something is very difficult. People cannot, sing along.
I totally agree with that, and that's the reason ये जो truly connected series है जिसका पहला गाना था तू मेरा Awaara is the second song. That's why I kind of designed these series so that I can have songs that are very easy on the ear. Very, very hummable.
Yes.
So something that you can just pick the guitar and start humming.
Yes. So. Organic is the word जो कि आजकल बड़ा ट्रेंड करता है. हर चीज ऑर्गेनिक होनी चाहिए, फिर चाहे बातें हो या म्यूजिक हो. और यहाँ पे जो आपको
खाना हो
या फिर खाना एब्सोल्युटली खाने की बात तो करनी पड़ेगी. हाउ डू यू कीप योरसेल्फ इन दिस वंडरफुल शेप? ये कैसे होता है? मतलब मुझे पता है आप अपनी सारी ड्यूटीज, फिर चाहे वो म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर के तौर पे हो, सिंगर के तौर पे हो, एक्टर के तौर पे हो, एक मम्मी के तौर पे हो या वाइफ के तौर पे हो, यू आर फैबुलस हर चीज में. ये कैसे फिर मेंटेन करना पड़ता है? ये सब कैसे होता है?
Well, I think it's about just going with the flow and following your passion, and of course working out, staying fit, staying healthy, eating good food. पर नॉट दैट मैं इंडल्ज नहीं करती. मैं आइसक्रीम भी खाती हूँ कभी कभी, मैं पानी पूरी भी खाती हूँ क्योंकि मैं बहुत बड़ी फूडी हूँ. आई एम अ पंजाबन एंड आई लव माई फूड, आई लव माई, बट आई थिंक ईटिंग इन smaller portions, that's the way I've kind of maintained myself. And one thing that I totally believe in is to work out every single day.
Right.
So yeah,
I love my गाना and I love my खाना, है ना? तो ये दो चीजें तो हैं.
Can't live without these two.
गाने के अलावा यहाँ खाने की अगर मैं बात करूँ तो ऑफ कोर्स दिल्ली मुंबई वाली डिबेट ना वो बचपन से चली आ रही है, जब से हम सुने. अभी आप बताओ, बिकॉज आप कभी वहाँ होते हो कभी यहाँ होते हो.
I love everything about Delhi food, but I also love my Bombay food.
Right.
So while the whole world raves about Delhi ki chaat, I personally love my बॉम्बे की पानी पूरी. सो या दिल्ली के छोले भटूरे यस, और मुंबई की पाव भाजी. सो आई कांट चूज बिटवीन दिल्ली और बॉम्बे. आई थिंक बोथ द सिटीज हैव सम अमेजिंग डिशेस एंड दे डू देयर बड़ा पाव सो वेल मुंबई, बट नथिंग कैन बीट दिल्ली इन देयर आलू टिक्की चाट. सो या आई कैन गो ऑन with the dishes, but yeah, I think food wise both the cities are excellent.
A lot of people say कि कर्म भूमि पे आके वो अपनी जन्म भूमि को मिस करते हैं. A lot of people say कि यार when I'm in Mumbai, I miss Delhi. With you, jet setter हो रखे हो आप. So आप क्या मिस करते हो और क्या, like when you're in Mumbai, what is that one thing that you miss about the most about Delhi? और जब वहाँ होते हो तो यहाँ का क्या मिस करते हो?
When I'm in Mumbai, I'm just working every single day. So I do miss my family, my son, my husband. They're back in Delhi. So yeah, they are, my core and they keep me going. So yeah, I miss them.
Yes.
And when I'm in Delhi, I miss all the hustle bustle of Mumbai because Delhi is very quiet and there's a set routine in Delhi, and people stop working after like 7:38. So I just miss the whole hustle bustle of Mumbai.
Right.
Like the thing of, you keep going in Mumbai no matter what.
Right. So, talking about your music, Tulsi, you come from this very illustrious background, right? Gulshan Kumar Saab, then your brother Bhushan Kumar ji, of course your sister Khushali Kumar ji. कभी लगा कि baggage है एक, कभी लगा वो pressure का baggage? Because अब मैं ये सवाल आपसे पूछ सकता हूँ इतने साल के बाद, when you've actually made a name for yourself और इतना बड़ा नाम है, like you are one of the leading singers that we have, leading musicians that we have in the industry. Now, if you have to talk about that, जब आपने शुरुआत की थी, तो वो कितना pressure था उस चीज का? Because coming from TSeries परिवार.
I started when I was very, very young.
Yes.
Of course, there is a certain amount of pressure जो actually तब नहीं पता था कि, you have to live up to, because I was just starting out.
Yes.
I was just, going to test the waters कि क्या हो रहा है, how are people going to accept my voice or no, whether I will be able to deliver so well, continuously. So I think initially you do have a sense of feeling that, I come from, I'm so-and-so's daughter and all of that. But I think with time, as the song started picking up and as people started loving my voice, and the best compliment that I heard about me was that I have a very distinct tone.
Yes.
Which kind of stands out, and it doesn't, it's not familiar to anyone. I think for me, that was the hugest kick in the beginning
Huh.
to kind of, keep going and to keep experimenting then with
Right.
the tonality. So I think with the love of the listeners, that baggage has kind of gone down. But yeah, still there are times when I just feel that, I can't do away by doing even the smallest of mistake जो कभी गलती से we're all humans, so कुछ भी गलती हो सकती है. But yeah, I think sometimes I get really treated a little harshly than the others. I've always felt that. But having said that, I think the love that I get from the listeners and from the people who love my music is way too much than that little bit of criticism that I've also faced.
Right. If we also talk about a song जिसके बाद लगा कि तुलसी कुमार को अब लोग seriously लेने लगे हैं. So for you, I'm sure there is a song.
Yeah, 100%. That was Tum Jo Aaye Zindagi.
Tum Jo Aaye, right?
Back in 2010, I think that was a song that in true sense told my audiences that okay, she has arrived in the music industry.
Right. And उस दिन के बाद क्या, उससे पहले से ही there is no looking back. ये जर्नी चलती जा रही है. अभी तो देखिए आप कितने और गाने आने वाले हैं. You have to talk to us about this stage presence of yours, because मुझे पता है टीके का कॉन्सर्ट जब हो रहा होता है ना, वो एक अलग फील होती है. तो उस समय आप क्या फील कर रहे होते हैं? And स्टूडियो में या लाइव कॉन्सर्ट, what do you prefer?
I think both have their own charm.
जैसे
अभी स्टूडियो में गाना नहीं होगा तो लाइव में क्या गाऊंगी?
क्या बात है?
I had to make that song, record it in the studio to take it to my audiences in the live concert.
Yeah.
But I think the whole energy of doing a live concert, the energy that the audiences give you, that's something that all as artists feed on.
Right.
So जो energy वहाँ से मिलती है उसी तरीके से performance और ज़्यादा enhance हो जाती है when you get so much love for your songs. So yeah, it's always amazing, and the best part is when they're singing out loud with you, every line of your song.
Right.
That's the best feeling ever.
We always say, इसको थोड़ा सा tweak कर रहा हूँ मैं, like father, like daughter कर देता हूँ यहाँ पे, because independent music और albums और singles की अगर मैं बात करूँ, वो तब से एक tradition बना हुआ है T-Series family का, right? And आप भी उस पे बड़े खरे उतरे हो. Because of course you've done so many big movies, लेकिन उसके बावजूद what is that love? What is that one thing जो inspire करता है कि मेरे को album?
I get it from my father.
है ना?
Because he had so much love for all the upcoming talented musicians, especially music, मतलब जितने भी लोग instruments अगर play कर रहे हैं या someone who has a good voice, they all were picked up by my father from various parts of the country, and then he used to call them to dub songs or to play a certain instrument. So I think that love for music definitely comes to me from him inherently. Yeah, here I am. Every time I'm doing something, I'm just trying to do something new, and it's my love and passion for music that keeps driving me, and of course the want to make my father up there proud.
I'm sure he's super proud of you. And वो humility भी वहीं से आती है, because you've always been, super grounded. मैं जितनी बार आपसे हमारी मुलाकात हुई है, you've been the same. ना इधर ना उधर.
That's good. That's a very good thing, no? That's what I feel, that you should just be the same. You should be as organic
is the word.
organic and natural as you are as a person. I think that just makes things so easier. You don't have to put up a show around you to kind of make your presence felt. I think it's just your gamut of work that kind of speaks for you.
Yeah.
So,
And Tulsi के केस में यही हुआ है. Her work speaks for her. और जितनी बार जो भी किया है वो लोगों के दिल तक जाता है. आई थिंक मेलोडी जो बरकरार रख रहे हो ना, आई थिंक दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. डिड टॉक अबाउट द चेंजिंग लैंडस्केप ऑफ कोर्स सोशल मीडिया, नेटवर्किंग साइट्स, दिस दैट. म्यूजिक की भी अगर बात करें, थिंग्स हैव चेंज्ड. शॉर्ट फॉर्मेट अभी आ गया है. आप भी you're pretty you're there, like when we talk about reels and everything, you're pretty there. How do you see this short format को क्या बोलोगे आप?
I think, as I'm saying, we're adapting to all things new. All these short video platforms that we have. Of course, flip side है और advantage दोनों चीज़ें हैं. We get to hear a lot of new music. That's another medium now that we don't have to, go somewhere. It's right there on all the short video apps. But another thing, I feel that the audience span, attention span has become shorter. So I've heard this brief also कि ऐसा कुछ गाना बनाते जहाँ directly जल्दी से hook आ जाए. So things are changing to kind of meet those requirements, but I don't think music should be based on anything कि X को serve करना है या Y को serve करना है. I think we should make good music, and then wherever that song or that piece of music is supposed to reach, it will reach either through a short video app or through any other medium. It's just about making good music.
Right. All said and done. जितनी यहाँ पे बातें, of course, ये भी बिल्कुल उनके म्यूजिक की तरह दिल में घर करेंगे हम सबके. और यहाँ पे इतनी जल्दी आपको जाने नहीं देंगे. It's time for a मस्ती round with Tulsi Kumar, ladies and gentlemen. यहाँ पे मैं आपको कुछ एक situations दूंगा. आपने उन situations से मिलता जुलता जो कोई एक गाना दिमाग में आ रहा है, सबसे पहले वो गाना होगा. Okay. तुलसी कुमार के साथ मस्ती की ये पाठशाला लगेगी यहाँ पे. Okay. When your crush gives you his number, तो उस समय लाइक ये मैं अभी आपको प्रेजेंट करके चल.
When the crush has given me the number.
या पास्ट कर देते हैं.
दिल हमारा था आवारा, अब तुम्हारा हो गया.
Lovely. Okay. If you are stuck in a lift and अकेले हो आप, पहले तो ये बताओ.
अकेले हैं तो क्या गम है.
You're good at it.
Yeah.
So if there's this very handsome guy with you in the lift, और क्रश है नहीं है मुझे नहीं पता, लेकिन दोनों जन लिफ्ट में फंस गए हो, तो क्या गाओगे?
तू मेरा हो गया in my head, तुझसे इश्क हो गया, because I'm the kinds कि मुझे बहुत जल्दी I can fall in love. Yeah.
That's a good thing. Yeah. Of course we can fall in love.
Yeah.
जितनी बार भी हो. क्या दिक्कत है उसमें? प्यार करते रहो, बार-बार बांटते रहो. When your Wi-Fi isn't working.
That's, I think, a very, very annoying situation for me. I don't know what song will I sing, but I really lose my mind then, because if I'm everything to do with work or entertainment, everything is on your phone and
Absolutely.
you need Wi-Fi.
Yes. Parking में खड़े हो, अपनी गाड़ी नहीं मिल रही है, गाड़ी ढूंढ रहे हो.
तू जहाँ मैं वहाँ. I think that should be the.
Done. Last वाला. When your husband comes home बहुत late. अब इसमें ये मत कहना गुस्सा आने वाला है.
कहानी सुनो, जुबानी सुनो, और मैं अपने पूरे दिन की कहानी बताती हूँ.
ये बड़ा हम सबके साथ होता है. Of course आप सब करते होगे ऐसा. जिसको प्यार करते हो उसको सारी कहानियां बताते हो. फिलहाल के लिए हमने बड़ी सारी कहानियां कर ली. And thank you so much for being on this show. I'm sure इसका जो अगला वाला पार्ट आएगा उसमें भी we'll connect. That's all we have for you. सितारे मस्ती में तुलसी कुमार. And अभी जाते जाते it's time for a मस्ती selfie.